All right, we are live. Good morning. I'm JP,
Good afternoon, I'm Lovis.
and we are Ghost Founder, and we're coming to you with a quick talk. So today, on today's quick talk, let me load up the timer here real quick. If you've been following us for a little while, you know that we talk about the MOVE method, and really, it's the key to succeeding and getting your customers to understand the value that you offer when you have your business together. But I think a lot of people think of things in very strict and concrete ways. And what we want is to help you to understand that this is a framework that you can apply in a lot of ways. So today we're talking about how can you use the MOVE method to help you in your digital content marketing strategy. So if let's say you wanted to start, putting out more content, like Gary Vee talks about, like all these people talk about, put out content, put out content. What are you going to put out?
Right.
Well, we're going to show you how the MOVE method can help you do that, right? So obviously, the first part of the MOVE method is that you identify the mission that your people are on. This is always the first step. It's a non-negotiable. The second step is you identify then what is the obstacle that's blocking them. And this is also non-negotiable. You have to know what problem they're having in order for you to be able to, um, help them. So
Right.
step,
Let let me interject really quick. And an obstacle from the perspective of your person, your customer, is not necessarily, they don't maybe think of it as a problem. It might be an urge, a desire that they have, something that they're missing. So, obstacles come in different shapes.
yes, true. And as long as it's clear to them that it's blocking them, right?
Right.
They may not use the word obstacle, but they have to know it's blocking them. Like, almost if you think of it like a 5-year-old, like they want candy and daddy won't let them have candy. Guess what? Daddy's an obstacle right now. And if you had a business that says, I am the daddy mover business from the candy jar business, or I don't know, then that would work. But anyway, the other two parts of the MOVE method is that you validate and you execute. So with your digital content strategy or your social content strategy, here's how the MOVE method works in that is figure out the mission, figure out the obstacle, and then what you do is you ask yourself, you collect a list of the things. What are the experiences that you have? So, we'll use Lovis as an example here. So, Lovis, what are some experiences that you have?
I have a bunch of degrees. I've worked in tech. I've worked as a mechanic. I've worked as a product manager in a software company.
All
I've
right,
done all
perfect.
that
We
stuff.
got we got tech, degrees, product manager, software company, mechanic, right? Okay, so now you look at the obstacle of your people. Like, let's say your people want to start businesses and they want to end up with successful businesses. You now say, given what I know and what lessons I have learned, what lessons do they need to learn in order for them to succeed, right? So let's say, what is something that you learned from being a mechanic that actually applies, that if you applied in business, you'd be successful?
Really simple thing is, if you don't know, say that you don't know. And if somebody knows more than you, then shut up and listen.
All right, cool. So, what being a mechanic taught me about honesty in business and life? Boom,
Right.
there's your content right there. Okay, cool. What did being in school teach you about um, that could help people that are trying to start businesses?
Well, the first thing that comes to mind is grades are a terrible predictor of actual real world success.
All right,
So,
excellent. I like that too. I like that too. So, I guess that would be false metrics, right?
right.
Do not hang your shingles on false metrics because it'll be the number one cause of the doom of your business, right? That's another piece of content. All right, let's find the other thing. You said you've worked in software. What is something you learned in software that would help someone that's trying to start a successful business?
There's a lot of value in, how do you say it? Kind of like mediating between the parties, not mediating, but understanding what the customer wants and translating it so that an engineer can work with it, basically.
All right, cool. Your customers and your engineers may not always speak the same language. but
Right.
bridging that gap will bring you tons of money. That is a piece of content right there. So
Okay.
what you can see here is that once you have the move method structure, you can now start to make these pieces of content. And the way that you validate and execute is you show up every day, you put those things out there, and you see how people are resonating, right? It might be a comment, it might be feedbacks, it might be likes or something like that. But by using this bookmarking brackets of mission and obstacle, validation and execution, you can roll out an entire content strategy based on the move method. And that is what I wanted to show you, that the move method can be applied in different ways. Lovis, anything to add?
So just so you guys know, this was completely improvised. I didn't even know what JP wanted to talk about just now. So this is how good this this is how good we are, and this is how good this is.
Awesome, awesome. We will see you guys tomorrow. We come on here all the time, so follow us on the page. And actually, I think there's a link in this thing right now, so click it.